I can't.
Hey!
I can't
So,
plug it in because it's too far.
I do got a question for you.
Okay.
I was watching some videos where people were going through some Reddit posts,
Okay.
and it was basically where these people had some really good comebacks to some people who were being really mean. But my question is, if someone's being mean to you, is it okay to be mean back to them? Like they're
No.
sitting here being like one of them that I heard was this person was in the class at their transgender and one of their classmates who was uh always like a bully uh would always come up to them and be like, so what's in your pants, what's in your pants, like a lot of the time. And so one day they had enough and they're just like, when she came up and asked again, he said, or she, I don't remember fully, uh, sorry, I don't want to have sex with you, really loud in front of the class. And I'm just like, oh, that is smart.
I think it is smart, and it's not necessarily being mean because you can. It's never okay to be mean back to someone, but it is okay to be intellectually more mature than them by doing something that may not necessarily be an insult or be reacting towards them, but taking what they said, which is what this person did. They took what the other person was saying and blew it out of context or took it within context, and other people, yeah, it was a very intelligent way of making her point or making their point, I should say.
I have two more of these that I saw. Uh, One of them was why? Oh my god, it's about to like disappear. One of them was there was man, my mind is just stuck on the previous one, even though it was like just remembering the other two.
Just slow down. It's okay.
Man, why am I? Oh, okay. So, if your kid was defending himself from bullies and they also got suspended from class, would you ground them or take them out for ice cream?
I believe if they are defending themselves and they did not start it, in your opinion, if there was only those two options, I would take them out for ice cream.
Yeah, I would sit there and like give them a reward because first and foremost, they're sitting there defending themselves. It's not like they're sitting there being rude. They're sitting there trying to defend themselves from being bullied. Like I would have instantly taken them out and gave them something. Uh because like they they're sitting there just defending themselves. Um Another one was there was someone who was sitting here like was at like a like a festival sitting down because they're disabled. They just rolled up to one of the benches to just like sit down and eat. And there was someone who like was kind of asking like personal ish questions, which were like kind of like stuff you would normally not ask. And so instead of like being like, oh my god, blah blah blah, telling them or just knocking the telling them I'm not gonna tell you that. What they did was they sat there and were just like, well, have you had your colonoscopy? And like was sitting here kind of like throwing the question back at them, which I found like pretty intelligent and stuff because like you're sitting there and taking their and like sitting there asking them because like it's honestly rude sitting there just asking to all these like weird questions, which is just like why? Like I'm just sitting here trying to enjoy my time, sitting here and at this festival, why are you sitting here asking me my medical questions? How would you like it if I'm asking you what yours are?
Yeah. I think the way that you go about it and what you said is very intelligent. Yeah, it is something you can do. Very intelligent. And yeah, I think that person was right for doing that.
Like, I think like sitting there, like coming up with like good comebacks to like get people back who are sitting there being like really rude and like uh hateful is just sitting there coming up with like a really good comeback.
If you're able to do it fast enough, then you're perceived as a witty, funny individual. But if it takes you a while, come on. At that point, just don't say anything. Imagine you insulting me and then being like, okay, you know what? Never mind. And then I come back an hour later and I'm like, and then you're like, what are you even talking about? This makes no sense. And I'm like, oh, you remember when you insulted me? It's just a, you're like, it has no reverence after that.
Yeah. And I think one way people could sit there and like solve the issue of like school bullying is instead of having everyone who was like in the fight punished, have the people who started the fight in trouble, not the people who are sitting there defending themselves.
Imagine this. You have a school, okay? And this school has fights all of the time. Now, what do? You punish the kids or you bomb the school?
That's like saying, hey, let's bomb the world to solve world hunger, homelessness, and achieve world peace.
I think that's a great
Like,
idea, Morgan.
yeah, technically it's effective, but like, why?
I think it's just the most probable solution.
Okay. Oh, and then I do have an idea for our like thing. What we could do, because I know a lot of people sit there and like watch his stuff, but also has like another thing, like kind of what TikTok's been like introducing is having like two things at once. Having some people like down here talking or like a show, and like another thing up here, which we could technically do. Like we could sit there and just have like tons of like we sit there and duel each other in Fortnite and like sit there and do different like matches and stuff and sit here and have fun while still sitting there listening to our conversation.
Yeah, again, I don't have an Xbox or some source of way to play video games, but it is an interesting idea we'll take into consideration and discuss later. Also, I want to remind you that what I said was just a skit, okay? Just something to have people clip.
You want to bomb all the schools?
Yeah, it's just something for
Don't
people to
worry.
clip.
I want to go. I'm American, so I want to shoot up the school. So
It's either you hug kids or you shoot kids. I mean, we might get canceled for this, but I mean, it's one of the only, those are the only two options. And if I don't like
well,
children and
Joey
I don't like
Bennett
how
took part now,
greasy and
so
dirty their hands are, why not just shoot their hands off and torment them? I mean, it's only logical.
that's like how when Americans learn what a group of fish is called.
What's a group of fish called?
A school.
Oh, so we gotta go fishing, right?
You did not get that joke. Unless you're going fishing with a gun.
Well, I mean, go fishing for like a predator. You're throwing some bait out there like candy, and then you reel them in with a fishing boat.
That's no, I was making a joke because there's more school shootings in America than anywhere else in the country.
I was
And so I said, when America learns what a group of fish is called, there's going to be a lot more fishermen coming from America.
Oh, see, I didn't get that joke. I was making a joke about predators.
Oh, yeah.
Just so everyone knows, we're just joking. We don't actually condone this stuff. Hopefully you understand our humor. We can only hope.
We can always just edit it out.
No, we're putting it in.
No, we leave it in.
We have
We
to.
must
People have to
know
love us
who's
for us
the
and who we
dominant
are.
one.
Yes, agreed. People have to like us for who we are and the jokes we make. We make very dark jokes, and I think a lot of
Yeah,
people do the same thing.
that's one reason why some of the like one of the things I hear is people are sitting there like, man, uh now that we're friends, I can finally show my true self and start like being weird and stuff. I'm just like, you guys aren't just showing your true selves from the beginning. That's the best way to find people who will sit there and will be your friends, tell you when you're wrong. Like, a good friend is someone who will sit there and back you up, but will also tell you when you're wrong and sit there and make sure you're in the right lane.
You know, here's a good example. My background, very professional. My outfit, my hair. I mean, take that for what it's worth. But you, for example, I'm your friend, William. Your bestest of brotherly friends. And your background, there's a box up there. I can see it. There's multiple different colors going on. But I will say, your hair, beautiful. Your outfit, beautiful. The lighting, perfect. But your background,
I know. I just haven't customized the background, so you get a box.
well, I mean, what you could do is just like find a white or black blanket and just hang it up on that rail that's right there. So then, and then it hangs down, and then you just have a black background. And then your shirt's black too. So then you're just like a floating head.
Yeah, but the fun part is when you don't do that and you just sit there and have like the funniest looking background, and people are sitting there just laughing at the different background.
Yes, they see mine and they see yours.
Ah, funny. Funny lols.
So I think I finally came to a conclusion, and I think I'm just going to continue. Okay, let me give you a little context. So I was that conversation from earlier about me deciding if I want to go to college or not, stuff like that. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to continue to pursue what I'm doing now because going to college for 4 years, what am I missing out with in that time? The opportunities to make more money, and the cost of opportunities is a lot higher. So I'm just going to continue doing what I do now, and whatever happens, happens, and it's my choice, my fault, my responsibility. So, yeah. And I appreciate you listening to me for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, what are you playing right now?
I'm playing Fortnite. I just joined up in a random, like, kill other people match, and so I don't even know what it is. I just joined a random match. So now I get to figure out what loadout I wanna do.
I think you're right, Wayne. I remember you were telling me earlier today that if I want discipline, I have to create my own discipline. If I want anything else, I just have to create it myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you for your advice. At least just thank you for listening to me. Yeah.
Huh? You gonna actually listen to any of it?
That's what I did. I went to the store and I bought some Oreos and I was walking home and
Oreos.
I was thinking to myself, actually they were the mega stuffed Oreos. And I was thinking to myself,
Nah. I like the Boreos.
no, Boreos,
That's
yeah,
not.
they're pretty boring. But I was walking home because my car broke down and I was eating some and I thought to myself, this is not the life I want. So I threw the whole container away.
Why?
It's just poison. I don't want anyone to eat that. It's poison. A whole box of Oreos I threw away because it's poison.
No.
Any other candy, any other junk food, it's all just poison. So I threw it away. I wasted my money. So
Now you did.
yes, I did. I threw them away. Even if I ate them, I still would have wasted my money. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
You're terrible. Like, come on, man. Someone could have eaten them.
Do you know what you want to do in life yet, William?
No.
It's okay. It's okay not to know yet, William. I swear. I swear to you. You'll know, but you'll never know how to get there. But you'll figure it out along the way. If you surround yourself with the right people, the right friends, the right environments. Things are looking up, William. Things are looking up.
So, who do you think would win out of me or you if we did play
Play what?
Fortnite together?
Well,
think would win,
yeah,
me or
you know, I haven't played Fortnite in a matter of years. So you would.
Okay, that's why I'm asking you. Who do you think would win?
Well, it's very likely that you would win.
Why do you think that?
Because I haven't played for years, and you've played for years. I wasn't even that good when I was playing.
So you think I would win because I've been playing longer? Well, more recently.
Yes. That seems like a very logical conclusion, yes.
I guess, but it doesn't actually fully make sense due to the fact that anyone could be good. You just have to sit there and because you could still be good at the game even though you haven't been playing since forever.
But I wasn't good in the first place. I never won a single game.
Doesn't mean you're bad.
I would think that's exactly what it means. How many games have you won?
Oh, like actual matches or like just actual like in-game matches or just like tournaments.
Whatever you consider winning.
Well, I would say tournaments, and I've never won a tournament. Like, if we're talking about, like, in-game matches against, like, non-bot people, you might have won more. I used to win a lot more in previous seasons. This season, I haven't won as many. I've won maybe, like, I think it's, like, around, like, 10 matches this season. I haven't won that many.
If you want to know how many matches he's won, go to our Patreon. It'll be on screen. But if you don't, I mean, you'll be missing out on the hidden content, the little mischievous information that you definitely want to know because of the secretive stuff that's behind it.
Oh, let's go. Oh, no.
Look, even he knows what's going on.
I know what's going on. You're sitting here trying to promote a Patreon we don't even have yet.
William, I'm getting it set up. Oh, speaking about that, there's plenty of things I need to talk to you about that. I need to call you. I need to talk to you after this.
About the Patreon that we have?
The Patreon we have, it's up. I haven't published it. I need to upload a video, and I got to convert the video from, 2.5 gigabytes to less than 1. And I don't know how to do that without decreasing the resolution and quality of the video.
Oh, dude, I want to hit this cool sniper shot. I just haven't hit one yet.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry, you guys. Patreon, it's not likely there's not gonna be a link to it, but it'll be there.
Patreon coming soon.
Patreon coming soon.
Near you.
And the extra content that we have uploaded on there, you will see. It'll be from weeks, months, years ago. By the time you click and subscribe.
Years ago.
And don't forget, if you like William's face, or my face, or even his background, or my voice, go ahead, subscribe, leave a like, enjoy, because you love bonding with your brothers. Because me and William, we're your brothers. We're here for you. And we'll do anything and everything under consideration of our own opinions.
I died physically and mentally.
Exactly what
I
I
just
mean. He died physically and mentally.
I died physically, mentally, and emotionally in the past 2 years.
And that's why Bonding Brothers is here. Because we're here for you. Speaking about that
I
one.
feel like you're like one of those like TV ads.
That's the whole point, right? I was actually thinking about this one. I was thinking we could change the name from Bonding Brothers to Brothers Therapy.
TV ads.
Maybe not.
Oh, I got frozen. I got superpowers. I'm dying.
If you had a
Mentally.
superpower, what kind of superpower would you want?
What superpower would you want?
I want to be the Flash.
Why?
Speed. Speed.
I am speed.
I am speed.
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
thought you were about to say, I am dead.
He can basically fly. He can basically run underwater. He can basically heal as fast as he wants.
No. Here's the thing. Instead of, you can't just say like what person you want to be like. You got to say, one superpower, type of superpower.
So with speed, does that come with super healing? Like super speed healing? Like speed healing?
No, just super speed. You might be able to pick it up later on as you're sitting there building up your like super speed and type stuff. Can I hit? No, I cannot hit them with.
Okay, what about infinity? Does that give me all powers?
Infinity. Well, here's the thing. What are you talking about as infinity?
Every power imaginable.
Then no.
No. Why not?
Because infinity would not work that way, I do believe. We don't like actually know, but like I would think it doesn't work that way. I don't actually know. So
Okay, what kind of superpower would you want?
the ability to the ability of ultimate luck.
Why?
A lot of people might not say, "Oh, that's not an ability." It is. Being lucky is really powerful. Because if you're lucky, there's so much you can do.
You can get lucky enough to have every power in the world.
Yeah, there's that. There's so much other stuff.
You know, my opinion on luck is that luck is just an algorithmic mathematical formula. I don't know if I said that right, but that's what I believe. Luck is just being in the right place at the right time, and to do so, you have to put yourself in the right place at the right time, all of the time. And people will say, "Oh, it's just luck." No, you put in the effort, you put in the time, you put in the energy, but people only see the result of all of that, which is fine. It's completely fine. But you will only ever have people around you. Well, not even true. But the people around you will be doing the same thing. So all of my friends, for example, we're all putting in 100% of our effort every single day. And maybe once a week we hang out with each other. And we tell each other about all the improvements we've made over the last week or the new things we're learning to improve ourselves. But the people outside of our circle, they all think, "Whoa, you guys are..." They don't think anything of us right now. But in 5 years, when he's a super famous artist and I'm a super famous actor, and the other one's a super famous model and the other one's a super famous whatever, right? Millionaire. That's where he's going. They will say, "Whoa, you guys were super lucky. How'd you do that? They look at a moment, but they don't see the long nights and the sleepless hours put behind all of that success. People won't see that. They just see the success and think, "Oh, you're lucky." No. So in my opinion, luck is just a mathematical formula. So based off that opinion of mine, how does that change your superpower? Like, if you have the power of luck, what does that give you?
It just means like you're actually sitting there like lucky. So you might go to a let's say you go to down to Las Vegas and you sit there and go gambling. You will have you will win more money than you would lose. So let's say I went in ahead and bid 10,000 on black. There's more. I have my ability basically makes it more likely to land on black than anything else. For basically whatever I bid on, there will be more chances of it happening than anything else. So I like if I went to a slot machine and I did it, I would have a higher chance of winning than losing.
Okay, so that's what luck is to you. Yeah, well, I think what was the only person in Deadpool 2 that survived from the X-Force was the person with luck. I think her name was Domino or something.
Yeah, it was Domino.
And that's because she had the luck to do and survive and so on and so forth, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to be Domino? You want to be a.
Basically, I'll be basically Domino.
I was going to say, you want to be Domino and a black woman in a white suit and just walk around strutting your stuff, hoping nothing happens? And nothing does.
No, I would sit there and test my luck.
Like jumping off a cliff with no parachute and seeing what happens?
No, I'd go gambling. I would earn some money so I can sit there and live my life how I want to.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you want to.
I would win the lottery.
But why gamble or try to win the lottery, which is a 1 in a million chance, when you could have a guaranteed amount of money by working your ass off to become a millionaire, but it takes a lot of work.
I have a plan if you would have listened.
Okay.
I would use my luck to win the lottery. And then I would start a business because I have more of a chance of it taking off because of my luck. And it becoming a successful business where I make a crap ton of money.
Okay. Now, based off
I need money to start it.
Not true. Based off my opinion of what luck is, right? It's the same thing. You can do the same thing, William. You just have to implement yourself. You just have to say, okay, if it's just a mathematical formula, how can I put myself in the right place at the right time? How can I find money? How can I get people to invest in me? How can I build this business? How can I develop the skills necessary to achieve this business? And then you do so. And now you're making billions of dollars from your company that you started up because you're a genius, William. I tell you now, you're a goddamn genius. And I see it in you.
You're a thief of candy.
And what?
And you're a thief of candy.
And I'm a thief of candy. I'm like the candy man.
Did you get the joke?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, man.
Why don't I ever understand your jokes, William?
I was using your past, you saying, "Oh my, why did you always sit there and let me have your candy, even though I was always a jerk to you?"
No, I was always a jerk to you.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Okay. Please continue.
Explaining.
Because I'm the candy man. I steal your candy. I stole your candy? You didn't allow me to have it?
I was making a joke. Man, you really are not the brightest, I do believe.
I try to understand you, but you're crazy. And I love you for it, but I'm trying. Don't get me wrong. Trying to understand your humor is so interesting because it's so out of pocket, but it's okay because so is mine. So please
Man,
continue.
you really are not the brightest, are we?
No, no. But I'm saying that based off my opinion of what luck is, you can build a business, Wayne, right now. And I know you can.
Really?
And I know you can make billions of dollars so you can do what you want, right? Because the more money, because with money comes the ability to do the things you want to do. So I know you can do that, and I know you can achieve that. Just take risks, take opportunities, find the people that will help you get there, which takes time and is challenging, but build your business, Wayne. I know you can do it. I'm ready for it. You're gonna, maybe you'll become more successful than me. Maybe you'll have a business up and running, and I'll be doing my acting stuff, and you'll have that business up and running, and you're making millions of dollars, and I'm making millions of dollars from acting, but you're making millions of dollars from business, and I'm like, what the hell did you do, William? I'm like, what the hell?
What did you
And
do?
now you're able to take
Tell
that
me,
vacation about
child.
traveling around the world for 106 days or 30 days or 65 days, whatever. You're able to take that vacation because you built a business and now you're making millions of dollars from that business. So you're able to take that 165-day vacation just because you want to. You can do that.
Tell me, child. How did you do it?
How did you do it?
Oh, child. I was making a joke out of you.
I know how you did it, Wayne. Because you worked hard. You worked your ass off to get where you want to be. That's how you did it. And I'm going to be proud of you.
What do you mean? I still have my ass.
You It's not on fire yet. It's not burnt to a crisp.
Nope.
Okay. You worked very hard to achieve it, and I'm going to be very proud of you because of it. Because you
What do
built
you
a
mean?
business, because you've made millions of dollars, you have
I
never,
haven't worked a day in my life.
not yet, you're in a place of life where you have achieved nothing and you're a nobody, and you have no money because you're broken poor.
Are you calling me a nobody?
Yes, yes I am. And I'm a nobody right now too. We're trying to make a name for ourselves. We're trying to achieve success together, William. We started this podcast so we can learn and develop each other, and we're going to make money together. We're going to make our names known together. But
Yeah.
right now, we are nobodies. Nobody knows about us. Nobody cares about us. We are broke, and we have nothing for life to give. Right? If we died right now, nobody would care. Nobody would know. So what do we have to do? We have to make ourselves known. We have to make money. We have to make business, become famous. And it's not easy.
Are you gonna become a pro Fortnite player with me? No.
No, because look at Ninja and Tifu. Are they respectable men? No, I look down on them. I think, you guys sit in your house all day playing video games? What the fuck do you do? But I think about people.
Watch your language, child.
My apologies. I shouldn't swear. I started swearing recently and I don't want to be doing it again. I stopped doing it for 2 years and now I started it back up and I think to myself that is not a very respectful thing. But to me, when I think about becoming the person I want to become, I want to become a person, I want to become a man that other people, specifically men, also respect highly because they know I've put in a lot of effort and time into doing things. Do you look at a fat person and think, I wish I could be like him? Man, I respect what he's done. No. But if you look at a fit guy, you're like, well, that's respectable. He's probably put in a lot of time and energy and work to get that kind of body. I respect that man. Would I want to be him? Yes. Maybe not, because you might not want to put in that much energy and effort. But if you become that man, you're very respected. And that's the kind of person I want to be. I want to be someone people look up to, someone people can respect, someone people can admire, because they know I put in a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of effort to get where I want to go. And a 9 to 5
Well,
job is not.
most of the pro Fortnite players aren't like they're sitting there fat. They still get exercise. Because
No.
you can still sit there and be a pro and still sit there and get exercise and sit there and have a normal life and go and touch grass.
The way you
Like-
phrase that, William, makes it sound like they don't ever do that.
Being a pro Fortnite player is not like where you're sitting there always stuck inside the house, have to grind, have to play. You can still be a pro and not sit there and be always on 24/7.
I agree. I highly
Like
agree.
there's people out there who aren't on there 24/7 and they're on there a lot either. They're just there once in a while.
Sure. So, now I know what you really want out of life. You really want to start a business. You said that because you said if I have a lot of luck, I would want to make money and then invest it into
Well,
a
that's
business.
because then, even if I'm not like sitting there constantly there, I'm still earning passive income while maybe on a vacation.
Bingo. Bingo. The idea is to be able to make money while not being present in your idea of passive income, right? That's all a business is. But it's not that easy. Or, let's say, yeah, it's not that easy, but it is very simple. But that's what you want. You want to be able to make money without having to work. Yes. Yep,
Yeah, that's almost everyone's dream.
of course. And you want to make millions of dollars so you can travel the world or experience different cultures or not have to work, correct?
Pretty sure indeed that is what I just said.
But are you willing to make the sacrifices to get there?
Am I sacrificing my life? No.
Yeah, I mean, every time you achieve something, you have to cut off a finger and toes until your whole body, limb by limb, is cut off, and then you're just a head and a torso, and that's how you achieve success, of course. No, it only takes external factors.
It takes thousands of millions of dollars. Dues.
It doesn't. It takes $0 to start.
It costs an arm and a leg.
Yeah, it costs actually half an arm and 6 legs.
Dang. How do you still have them?
Because I stole other people's arms and legs.
I knew it. I knew you were a murderer. And a witch. God damn.
But yes, William, that's what you want. So the
That
sacrifice.
was such a witch jackal. I'm so stuck on the fact that you could do such a good witch jackal. Maybe you will be a good actor. You're gonna get the role of the witch.
In the role of the witch, they'll put me in a hair and makeup. Give me a big green nose. I'll be the next Wicked Witch of the West. That reminds me of a Nickelback song. The Wicked Witch of the West.
I don't think that's a Nickelback song.
It is. I think it's Digging for Gold. No, either that or Shaking Hands. It's Shaking Hands. Shaking Hands by Nickelback, which is the Dark Horse album.
You sure about that?
Shaking Hands. I think so. I mean, I can only assume so. But like you said, you want to make millions of dollars.
Wrong.
That comes with a sacrifice you have to make, right? Fame, like becoming famous, is not fun, and nowhere is it easy. But you have to achieve fame. You have to achieve fame, right? And to achieve fame comes with sacrifice, and sacrifice such as personal space, perseverance. My phone's dead, William. I'm gonna have to let you go.
Alrighty then.
I'll call you back eventually, probably tomorrow, so we can add this episode with the next episode. Bye-bye.
Alright. Bye bye.
How do I hang up? There we go. No.